Thank you for inviting me to mark this important day with all of you. On Veterans Day, we pause to remember those who have served and honor their enduring sacrifice of the men and women in uniform, as well as their families. As we all know, Montanans are no stranger to service and sacrifice. For generations, they have answered the call to duty and bravely served our nation to keep us safe at home. While these men and women represent the very best of this country, their sacrifices have no doubt come at a high cost. There are lives lost, there are physical injuries, and far too often there are unseen wounds of war. And it's our duty to ensure that we connect veterans with the care they need and have earned when they return home to civilian life. That's why I've worked with both sides of the aisle to get my landmark Commander John Scott Hannon Veterans Mental Health Care Improvement Act through Congress and signed into law. Named for Commander John Scott Hannon, a decorated Montana Navy SEAL, this law combines the best of ideas from veterans, veteran service organizations, the VA, mental health care advocates, to deliver innovative solutions that will help put more veterans on the path to recovery. But the fact is, we still have a long road ahead of us. We've got to make sure folks can get back on their feet when they come home by having access to quality health care, good jobs, and affordable housing. That's why I'm going to continue to hold the VA accountable and tear down the barriers that keep veterans waiting too long for benefits and care. And we must help future generations better understand the sacrifices veterans have made to defend our freedoms. God bless our men and women in uniform. May they be celebrated today and every day of the year.
Why do people devote their lives to something bigger than themselves? Because they are heroes. Because even though they know it can harm them or even take their lives, they stand up to it. They conquer something what some people think is impossible, but is not impossible. It may be hard, but it is worth it. What is a hero? A hero is someone who fights for something bigger than the world. When their state needed help, they were there to fight. They went into things that we think is impossible, that we think only happens on TV, but it is real. Things are real. We have heroes, they are living among us, and even if we don't know them personally, they should all be our heroes. I know they are mine. Now let me tell you something. Heroes are here. We may not see them, but they are here, and they should be appreciated.
What does a hero mean to you? A hero to me is someone who will fight for people and our country. When I think of heroes, I think of doctors, veterans, paramedics, nurses, and army sergeants. Or for instance, a teacher. But I most of all think of my mom. She is an amazing person. She does everything she can for us kids. And no, she wasn't in the army, and no, she doesn't have any of those heroic jobs. But you don't have to have any of those jobs to be heroic. You just have to try. Yes, Superman and Batman are heroes too, but they are fictional heroes. These are real life heroes. My Uncle Cameron is in the army. I have not seen him in a few years, but he's awesome. He's really tall and really strong, but he's really far away from his family, and we miss him a lot. But we do know he is helping our country a lot. My Uncle Cameron is stationed in Colorado. My Uncle Cameron is one of our many heroes.
Hi, I'm Tom Williams, and this is my Veterans Day paper. What does a hero mean to me? A hero is someone who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. A hero is someone who does something we couldn't do, don't want to do, or don't think that we could possibly do. But in my opinion, a hero is someone who is brave, determined, hardworking, inspirational, sacrificing, and heroic. A hero is someone who works hard for the people that they are supporting. A hero is someone who loves their country enough that they go away from their family to support us. To me, being a veteran means fighting for and protecting the people and the country that they love. It means making a lot of sacrifices, having courage, and knowing people have respect for them. It takes a lot of courage for people to say that they want to be a veteran. Veterans work super hard each day. Not only do our veterans protect our rights and freedoms, but they also provide services and aid to those in need. In the past 5 years, military airships have airdropped food into Ethiopia, helicoptered medical aid into faraway villages in Sudan, retrieved flood victims in Bangladesh, and transported medical groups to bunches of major and minor tragedies. Veterans work very, very hard each day and night to supply those in need and to protect our country. Integrity, service, courage, duty, honor, commitment, country, and sacrifice are the words associated with veterans. That's why veterans are so special. I think that we all have challenging days, but our difficulties are nothing compared with what the veterans had to face each day during the harsh, violent, and life-changing war. Veterans fought for our freedoms and risked their lives whether we realized it or appreciated it. Without the service of veterans, we would not have the freedoms we have today. Veterans are men and women of courage and discipline. Veterans are special because they go away from their families to fight for our country, for our freedom. They fight for us, their kids, their husbands and wives, and for the world. Veterans are special because they put all of our needs before theirs so we can live another day in freedom. Thank you, veterans. Thank you for giving us freedom. Thank you for making all the sacrifices you made for us. Thank you for being so brave and inspiring. Thank you for taking time for you, me, our family, and our country. Thank you for your bravery and the example you set for us. To all veterans, living and deceased, thank you for your service and sacrifices so that we can live in a free country. I'm very grateful for all you have done for us in our nation. Thank you for your great sacrifice that allows our nation to be free. In shorter words, thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day to all those people who serve and continue to serve. Happy Veterans Day to all the soldiers, past or present. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. Happy Veterans Day, Town Williams.